Wow, I did not see that movie coming. Like at all. No Sudden Move is the story about a group of criminals who are brought together under mysterious circumstances and have to work together to uncover what's really going on when their simple job goes completely sideways. Fun fact for you, this movie was written by the guy, Ed Solomon, who made Bill and Ted, the characters.
Excellent!
Also, this movie is directed by Steven Soderbergh, who made the classic films The Ocean's Trilogy, Logan Lucky, and Magic Mike. No one can forget that one. I remember seeing the trailer, not the whole trailer, just a little bit of it, a couple weeks ago, and I was kind of surprised by the cast in this film. You have Don Cheadle, Benicio del Toro, John Hamm, David Harbour, Ray Liotta, Brendan Fraser.
Wow.
I absolutely loved this cast. Every single cast member had a purpose, had a unique role. Either it was hilarious or it was intense, and that's the thing that I love about Steven Soderbergh. He can do very intense scenes really dramatically well done. And the way that he can handle comedy with intensity at the same time is something that he is a master at, and he does it yet again in this movie. Another thing that I really quite enjoyed about this film was the way they use Dutch angles. There's a lot of films that I can name that use this type of angle, and they use it really well, but this film is probably one of my favorite uses of the Dutch angle. It's just so cool. I personally feel like when you use that, especially in these certain scenes that Steven laid out, it just brings another layer of intensity and more attraction to what you are watching. And I love standard shots. Like right now, this is a standard shot. But if I do a 45-degree angle, I don't know why, it's a little bit more interesting. This is kind of a random note, but it goes into my positive. I give a movie about 30 to 35 minutes to completely get my attention. If that 30 to 35 minutes doesn't hold me or doesn't give me good characters or a good setup, I'm not interested in your film. Sorry. But with this movie, the first act is fantastic. It is absolutely breathtaking. Now, you see it in the trailers, obviously, but for me, I didn't know what the setup was. So going completely blind, and I feel like you should too, it is such a great way to start the film. And leading into that positive is the tension. It is built, obviously, from the setup, and you pretty much feel that throughout this entire film. Pretty much do. And to me, the best aspect of this movie is that you're trying to figure out who is the most trustworthy person here. And the only thing that doesn't really work for me, guys, in this movie was the pacing in the second act kind of goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And it kind of took me out of the film sometimes where I was checking my phone periodically. And that is a little bit of a negative. But then it picks itself back up in the third act, and I was absolutely having the time of my life with this fun little movie. Now guys, this movie isn't life-changing, but it's not bad, and it's not just okay. It's a really, really solid, good film, and it honestly took me by surprise. I had no anticipation, I just found myself bored, and decided to watch the movie. And it's really good. You should check it out. And for that, I'm going to give No Sudden Move an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching my review. It really means a lot. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and also, don't forget to be blessed.